Why did you write Beloved Dust, and what did you hope to accomplish?
Yeah, I think for Kyle and I, there's two fundamental reasons. One is personal. The Lord's taken us on a journey these last 10 years in our own faith and invited us into really the heart of the good life and what it means to abide in Him, and discovering a richer vision of prayer and walking with the Lord in the day-to-day that we felt like was something we wanted to share. And so a lot of the book is us just speaking our heart and sharing the journey God's taken us on individually and together as friends. But I think the second reason is also pastoral, that we're not just sharing our journey, but we're hoping to invite others into that good life and into communion with God. And as we look at the church today, what we often encounter in our own conversations with people is confusion or discouragement about their walk with the Lord, kind of some uncertainty about navigating life with God in the day-to-day. And oftentimes they feel like, I think, their questions about what life with God on the ground practically really looks like, and their questions oftentimes get left unanswered. And like, well, how do I reckon with the fact that God's with me, but I don't feel like He's with me? Or what does it mean to really pray without ceasing? That feels like a really lofty goal. Is that really practical in my day-to-day life and my work and my play and my family? And Kyle and I both felt like these are questions that are serious and important in the Christian life and are also often unanswered. Mm-hmm. And so our hope is to invite people into kind of the riches of the good life and to take seriously the questions and challenges they're facing in the Christian life, not to avoid the hard ones, but to kind of lean into them.
Yeah. I think specifically the praying without ceasing, some of those passages in Scripture, the notion of kind of what does it look like to be with God, a God who has come to us, a God who's in our midst, and these kinds of things. I think in our culture we still have the notion that I go to church, I do those kinds of things, maybe I have a quiet time, I have something like that, and that these kind of segregated boxes that are kind of tossed around. But then I'm at work, and I'm sitting at a computer, sitting on the highway in stop traffic. Where is God here? I'm fighting with my 2-year-old. How do I understand life here? And really, we think one of the keys, if not the most central feature of the Christian existence, is that God has descended into our nature, our lives, our existence. And He wants us to be with Him in the midst of this kind of thing. And I think most people we talk to, this is where the real struggle is. What does it mean in my day-to-day reality to be with God? And our hope is that we'll reach people there and help people understand what it looks like to just be with God in the midst of the everyday.